Hi, we're gonna fell a tree today. An old spruce that's been here for a while. And now we know that it's certainly dead, so we're gonna fell it this winter.
That one there.
And Jakob has a cool trick to show you to calculate where it's gonna end up. So you know that you're not hitting anything vital.
Like this one.
Like that one. Fucking hell.
So although we're not going to make a big operation of how to make this tree exactly fall here where we want it to, one thing we can do though is really easily and quickly measure where the tree is going to end up lengthwise, or like how the lengthwise of how tall it is. And there's a fairly simple thing for that is you just need any stick that is relatively straight. Then you need to place that stick so it touches your cheek and stretch your arm out as far as you can, and you roughly want to have a 90 degree here. So if you have that, then you grab the stick where your hand was furthest. Yeah, you grab it and then you put it this way. So this is your measure now. So this is a bit annoying, so I'll break the rest off. So a little bit easier. Distance, then you put it this way. And now you have a measure that is from my hand to top. So now all you need to do now is walk away from the tree until you get to a point when you can align the bottom of the tree with your hand and the top of the tree with the end of the stick. So for this tree it is roughly here. Another way would be,
Another way to explain this would be, we have our 90, which we make with our stick.
and this is my hand.
So this is the stick Jakob holds. Here's the hand. Here's the eye. Right? And the eye is looking over this top to find the tree. And the tree is here. Don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
And here we also look over here, the bottom of the tree. So the bottom of the tree is here and the top of the tree is there. And because we've looked over our stick, we know that that is the point where the top of the tree will fall, because it will do. So our small triangle is representative for the big triangle. So I hope that made it a bit more clear how the stick trick works, geometrically speaking.
Geometrically?
Yeah, geometry.
Trilically.
Yeah.
That's right. We also have planted a young spruce tree behind that one, so the trees that are going to replace these trees are already planted. Okay, so basically now is I'll try to make a wedge and try to make this tree come this way, or figure out maybe it wants to go somewhere else and it's easier there, but I think this way is less problems, because if it scrapes a little bit of those branches, not going to do much damage, and if it scrapes this apple tree here, it's just gonna probably break because the top is dead and dry. So, and there's a lot of signs of woodpeckers on it, so it'll probably break, and if it doesn't, it will break in the middle of it falling, which happens also a lot with dead trees. They can split on the way. So keeping that in mind, wear your helmet if you're doing this. It's really important to be safe, because It's not a macho thing to go and do this without a helmet and without no gear. It's just plain stupid. It's unpredictable what's gonna happen with a dead tree. It might split in air and fall on your head, so use your helmet. So Ave walked around a little bit and saw that maybe this is a better place to do this, and I agree. We might want to do this way because there's no trees, just raspberries in the way. The only risk is that it's gonna hit that old Gondor tree and ruin that, but it's dead already, so we call it the tree of Gondor because it is a little bit. So need to replace the stick. Do it again. Actually, that stick is a bit. Around here.
So this is your best guess?
Yeah, I was more confident with the guess there, but. So I just wanted to say one more thing. Talking about precious things and not wanting the tree to fall on them. This one, Bipsnam, is one of them. And almost 2 years ago, when we did the first ones, we did the same method. We basically did it spot on. It landed exactly where our stick was. The problem was when I was felling the tree, I said to Bieberts, "Baby, stay," with Evelyn, who was filming, and she did. But then the thing I did is usually when I say stay to her, and then I go yeah or something, then she can run to me. And I did the mistake of I always say it when the tree is actually gonna fall, and when I screamed that, Bibi just ran to me. So towards the falling tree.
Sassy, Tilasia! Bibi Tilasia! Fucking hell! Okay, so let's put it back.
Yeah,
wow.
Science for you.
That for semi-science eyeballing.
Yeah. And that was a bit scary moment, but luckily she was aware of things, so she went on the side and didn't get hit by it. But still, this time I will not yell anything when I fell the tree when it's falling, so you also keep out of this place. Yes, and you too.
Me too, me too. Sassy.
I was here first and I was doubting, but I was doubting a little bit in the wrong way. So it wasn't perfect.
But the direction is perfect.
Thank you. Yes. Pretty good looking tree this. No real rot inside, so woodpecker's been working. Rusty peckers. So Eve has made a wonderful pile there of branches that will be for later when we are doing with the chipping. I've been carrying the logs into this wood storage here. So maybe it's interesting to show also this little trick, how to carry more branches in one go. Yes.
So, I'm building a sledge.
Come on, Sassy. Be brave.
Yeah. So preferably you would like to have one or two branches that are like quite wide in the bottom, we don't really have those anymore, so I chose three smaller ones. And I can fill it up with a lot of smaller pieces that I'll put this way. So the other direction.
So you're crisscrossing.
And then the last one, I'll use 1 or 2 big ones again to squash it down, and I'll only hold the bottom of the sledge and the top of the sledge. So like a waffle iron, I squeeze all the small branches in between. Because if I would like to hold everything in my hands, I would need 100 hands. But I can hold just the top and the bottom, and the rest squeezed in, and then you can get quite a lot moved in one movement. So yeah.
So now you're placing the top ones, yeah?
Yeah.
Again this way.
Preferably again something that's wide and stuff.
So now you take the bottom and the top, and off you go. All in all, 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes, and almost like nothing happened. And which is the best thing, that nothing really got squashed, and the tree of Gondor survives. And the tree of Gondor is looking good.
Right.